Hi, we're here on board the NCL GEM, and boy was embarkation quick.
Easy peasy. We arrived at 10:35 from our Uber from the hotel, and it's now 5 minutes till 11. We went through security, got our keys, and dropped off luggage. Is all.
And we went to the muster station already, so we're just waiting to be able to drop our
Bag off at the room.
Thank you, dear. We are sail away with Bruce and Eileen, a retired couple that loves to cruise. Come with us as we travel the seas and explore new sites and destinations. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
Last fall, we cruised from Boston to Quebec City on the beautiful NCL GEM. As with most cruises, we started at Indianapolis Airport, flew to Newark, ended up at Logan Airport in Boston, where we stayed the night prior to the cruise at the Holiday Inn in Charlestown. We had dinner that night at a restaurant just a block or so from the hotel called Tavern at the End of the World. There we shared a smoked salmon BLT sandwich and black oil truffle fries. Oh, that was delicious. We do recommend going into your port city or embarkation the night before in order that you don't get surprised the next day with any travel hiccups. The next morning, fortified with Dunkin' Donut coffee, after all, it was Boston, we ordered an Uber who took us to the downtown port where we saw our first glimpse of the NCL GEM. The GEM is a jewel-class ship for NCL. It has 93,530 tons and holds 2,344 passengers. While it was built in 2007, it was extensively refurbished in 2022 and looks very fresh on the inside. Our cruise was taking us from Boston, Massachusetts to Bar Harbor, Maine, on to Halifax, Nova Scotia, then Sydney, Nova Scotia, Charlottetown and Prince Edward Island, and then Sagani, Quebec, and finally terminating the cruise in Quebec City. Upon arrival at the Boston cruise port, we were able to give our luggage to the porters, walk by aisles and aisles of unused queuing, ride an escalator to the top or the next floor up, and whisk through security, see a cruise representative who gave us a key, and we were able to board the ship.
Here we are at Ocean's Bar and Grill, our first meal on board the GEM, and I got the fish and chips. And what did you get, dear?
I got the reuben French fries and dill pickle.
Looks good. And he's got an Aperol Spritz, and I tried a new one. I'm almost finished. It's the Matador, and it is yummy.
The GEM, like other NCL ships, has a very colorful bow design. It's unique to that ship. For the ship, the food in the rear of the ship generally, and the pool in the middle. This is deck 12, which highlights the traditional approach. The pool is here in the middle. There was actually two pools. They did take out a water slide that was straight ahead at one time, but there below there is the pool bar. Behind that is the buffet, and then there's the topsiders bar. In the front of deck 12 is the spa, along with the fitness and exercise room. We don't really go to the spa for those treatments, but we do work out in the exercise room, and I'm happy to say they have a full selection of treadmills, my favorite, rowing machines, as well as various weights and weight machines. Deck 6 is home to two main dining rooms. First is the Ocean Pacific, which is a large traditional dining room at the aft of the ship. We ate there a couple times for lunch and dinner. In addition, they have a smaller main dining room, the Magenta. We generally had our dinners here as we liked the more intimate atmosphere, and we had a very friendly server. At the time we settled on the Gem, the Orchid Garden was a complimentary restaurant. This has now been changed to a specialty restaurant, but it is an Asian restaurant along sushi bar. It did require reservations most every night. Nearby the Orchid Garden is the Teppanyaki restaurant, which is where entertainment meets food. And the chefs put on a great performance while they're cooking your meals in front of you. Deck 6 is busy at night with live entertainment from either a band or a piano player, and 3 bars, a whiskey bar, a champagne bar, and a traditional bar. In addition, there is a cigar lounge and the French restaurant. Cigar Lounge offers very comfortable seating behind a sealed door so the fumes do not escape, as well as cigars for purchase. Deck 6 is also home to the casino. It offers all the standard games of chance. In addition, there is a back room to the casino where if you have more money to wager, they'll be glad to accommodate you. Moving forward for the casino is the Stardust Theater. They had a great group of young entertainers, singers and dancers that put on some great shows in the evening. My main complaint was that people would walk in 20 to 30 minutes after the show started and looking around in the dark for a seat like everybody's supposed to save them one. Good grief, people, come on time. On Deck 7 is Trade-Wind Shops. This is a collection of stores that sell both high-priced items as well as some basic sundries, as well as your duty-free stores. If you need it and you're on a cruise, they probably have something for you. Continuing on Deck 6, there's a stage here where they'll have game shows, trivia contests, or a band playing. There's also customer service in the back, and there's a hole from the floor up to the 7th floor, so all the entertainment goes up into the Ocean's dining room. While other cruise lines may have their coffee machines at every bar and offering included beverages for your lattes, etc., welcome to NCL with Starbucks. So you get your fix, but you got to pay for it. Here's a view of the entertainment on Deck 6 from the Ocean's bar area, and check out that dramatic light changing fixture there. That is quite a display. It's worth spending some time just staring at it. Ocean's did have a great food selection, and they are open 24 hours a day, and it's complimentary. So it's a great place to get that late night or early morning snack. It seems every cruise ship nowadays, with some exceptions, has to have an art gallery where you can buy art on the ship and hopefully get it sent to your home. But here's the Gems collection. At the rear of Deck 6 is the Bliss Ultra Lounge. We were only in there a couple times to watch some karaoke, but we suspected that this place got really hopping in the evening as a disco. They do have a bar in here. They had pre-recorded music, and they even had slot machines, so you didn't have to leave to go to casino while you're enjoying the lounge. Going forward again on deck 6 is the photography area where you can purchase photographs taken of you while on the ship, as well as purchase any camera equipment you may find you need. Again, back up on deck 12 is the buffet. They had a wide selection of foods, both for breakfast and lunch and dinner. We really did not check them out too much for dinner as we're eating in the Magenta dining room. But for breakfast, they generally had all the breakfast items, including made-for omelets. And for lunch, they had a variety of different foods, including daily specials, as well as hamburgers, hot dogs, and pizza. They did have a lot very good fresh baked goods, as well as a lot of healthy fruits and vegetables. But nobody's eating healthy fruits in the morning. They did have a juice bar area that would open up soon, where you could select various vegetables and create your own custom blended juices. Here they had some cereals as well as some other pastries. Just to the rear of the buffet, at the aft of the ship is the Great Outdoors. This is a unique buffet. You can dine al fresco, and they had some unique sandwiches here that were not on the regular buffet. They had a drink station here, as well as a bar on the other side of the drink station. At the end of the Great Outdoors buffet line is the La Cucina Italian Specialty Restaurant. The space also works as overflow seating for breakfast and lunch. We did not try this Italian restaurant. Staying back outdoors, here's the bar for the Great Outdoors area. This bar did have very limited operations on this cruise due to the weather. Ending our tour of the ship on a sunny sea day on the pool deck, I wanted to say this is a great cruise. We really enjoyed the ports of call. We chose this because of the Canadian ports that we're going to. We felt the ship had plenty of public space for all the passengers. And there was always 2 or 3, if not 4 different entertainment venues open and in operation every evening, with plenty of seating. We felt the food was really great as well, especially the complimentary food. And since we cruised the first week of October, there were few, if any, kids on board. I would highly recommend taking a cruise on NCL's GEM going to Canada. Any questions, hit us up in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.